Alright guys, here we go. This is going to be our first playoff match of the APL. We are going to be facing, or should I say rematching, Charlie and the Hertfordshire Hitmonlees. And it's going to be a very interesting game. I lost the first time around 4-0, and at a point in the game, I had the chance to sweep, but I missed speed crab, and that led to that just being destroyed. So here's the thing, all of the other matches that I'm not part of have already been played. So as you can see, Humble Haunter beat Pocky 2-0, and then it doesn't say right here, but Humble Haunter also beat Guys 2-0. What's actually very funny about this playoff bracket is that everyone else in the playoffs I did not beat during the regular season. All 6 of my wins have come from versus the people who didn't get into playoffs. So that's very interesting. So it's going to be a very revenge-like run, assuming like I actually win a single game in this playoffs. But so if I beat Charlie, I go on to face Bendover, and if I beat Bendover, I go over to face Humble Hunter in the grand finals. So we are very much looking forward to that. Just a really quick review of what this guy's team looks like. Let me just go over to rosters. Yeah, Tapu Fini, Buzzwole, Donphan, Kyurem, Ambipom, Electrode, Mega Venusaur, Stakataka, Swellow, Starmie, which replaced Espeon, and Houndoom. So, just like a few interesting things to note about this team. Starmie, he's not brought to a single game during the regular season. He, I think he picked it up and replaced Espeon with it about week 5 or 6, and he never brought it to a single game. So that has one of two possibilities for me. One, he's probably just not going to bring it at all, or two, it's due to come. So I kind of have to be that's kind of psychological there. Last time versus me, he brought Assault Vest Tapu Fini, he brought Choice Band Buzzwole, he brought a Donphan, he brought, I believe, Sugarberry Electrode, he brought a Defensive Mega Venusaur, and he brought Trick Room Stakataka. So fairly very offensive team versus me. I didn't really have a chance to like really get to set up as many of my mons as I wanted to. So with that in mind, I think I'm just going to show you my team. I'll probably link the replay from week 5 below. But yeah, this is our team for our playoff round 1 battle. As you can see, I brought Assault Vestige Hitmonchan. I'm just trying to get to, I suppose, work with Hitmonchan a bit more, but also Hitmonchan, it just does pretty well to his team. In general, if you go back, Body Slam I decided to bring just because it's really nice to get powers on some things. This is also, I suppose, my way of dealing with the Stakataka, and if you look at my team, I suppose Steela is my best answer to that, but Steela has a very important role. I'm just going to go quickly back, because this thing can eat up hits from Kyurem. It hits Ambipom, hits Daka, does it 2 shots with the Mach Punch on the Swellow, and can probably live a Boom Burst. And it can also beat the Houndoom. So yes, this thing, it handles a lot on this team. It is a bit slow, and I don't like it as much as I've used the other Hitmonchans, and I really don't know, I suppose, like, what purpose this thing is going to be in the future. But for now, I'm just trying to use it as well as I can, trying to use it like more as a breaker, and it basically replaced my Primeape, so I'm going to try to use it the way I use Primeape, and hopefully it works out, because Primeape was a fair bit frailer than Hitmonchan is. Next, moving on, we have our Arcanine. Last time Arcanine really didn't do that much. I brought an absolutely horrible special Arcanine moveset on it, and it basically just died a few turns into the battle to the Tapu Fini. This time, I really want to bring a much more offensive Arcanine. So Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, WoW Charge, and Morning Sun. As you can notice, his team isn't very fast, but just in case he does bring any Scarfers, I can probably clean them out with Extreme Speed if they do get low. WoW Charge is going to 2-shot any variant of Tapu Fini, or I think any variant It might just be like max HP or something. But this is what we have. It can come in on a lot of mods like Buzzwole, and like a lot of his more physical mods, because I can always just Morning Sun off the damage that he wants to do to me. Flare Blitz cleans up a lot of things. Since it's fairly invested into attack, I'm going to outspeed a lot of things. With the 297 speed that I have down below, I'm going to outspeed a max speed Tapu Fini, and I could also potentially scout for Scarf. So, assuming I even live a Surf, but that's not the point. The point is this thing is out here to do damage, hopefully prevent things from setting up, although I can't really guarantee it. He might think I have close combat, so he's probably not going to come up with a Stakataka on this, hopefully. Next we have our Roserade. Roserade did do a fairly good job last time, and I'm bringing a set that's very, very similar to that. This time, instead of Sludge Bomb, we do have Giga Drain, and this time instead of, we had a different move. I believe we had Toxic Spikes. I don't really need to bring Toxic Spikes because I know he's definitely going to bring the Mega Venu, because Mega Venu just does so much during for my team. I'm going to bring Hidden Power Flying because that both hits Mega Venu. It can't really stay in, and it also hits Buzzwole. Synthesis just did really well, and so did Spike, so I'm keeping those two moves from last time. It's a very, very, very similar set. We have a lot of special defense, not a lot of speed, so I kind of need to be wary of that. But Tapu Fini doesn't really do that much to me anyway. It is the Buzzwole that I should probably be a little bit careful about. In fact, I want to go and maybe invest a little bit to outspeed max speed Buzzwole. I believe it's 273. 274, that's good. I guess that's just going to be how it is. It's not going to be nearly as bulky as I would like it to be then. But that's okay. It took hits from Mega Venusaur pretty well last time, so I'm not really worried about bulk-related things this time around. Then we have our Latias. This thing is not going to be... What was it last time? It was a Calm Mind Electrium Z set. And I realized it can't really break his team as well as I would like it to, especially since Stakataka can just basically set up on this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be more of a Wish Passer and roar the mons out that try to set up versus Latias. Still going to have Psychic, because Psychic and Thunderbolt, the combination of those two moves really hit a lot of his team very, very hard. So we are just going to be a very bulky Wish Passer in that regard. Then we have our Rotom Colberberry. So this is just, I mean, this is the first time we really had a really good electric type, well, not really good electric type, just like primary electric type Mon on this team. And if you can see, electric really does a lot to his team, with the exception of Mega Venusaur and Electrode, which I'm going to have to watch out for. But I can always just Volt Switch out on the Mega Venu switch-ins, predicting that. And it's not like, I don't think Electro is going to be doing that much to me back anyway. So we're going to be T-Bolt, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch. This thing can handle any form of Dawn Fan coming in because I can always just burn that. And take knockoffs with the Colberberry. Once again, it's going to outspeed a max speed Tapu Fini. And then Thunderbolt and Volt Switch just for stab, and Shadow Ball also for that. It's going to hit fairly hard. So hopefully I can just kind of punch holes in his team with this Mon. It can be a very nice pivot. I don't have a U-turn, so I can't complete that nice Volt turn core, but hopefully this does the job. The last Mon is what I'm hoping can win the entire thing for us. Celesteela came extremely close, and I mean extremely close, to sweeping his entire team last time. However, I thought Electrode was max speed 428 instead of 438, and so I speed crept wrong. And if it was any other way, I think I probably would have won. But as you can see, this is going to be a Mon basically to take care of everything. Autotomize, Air Slash, Energy Ball, Earthquake, Flyinium Z, so I could basically nuke anything that kind of wants to think they can handle this. Z Air Slash can just do so much, and when this thing gets to like +1 and +2, it's just going to be hitting so hard. It's absolutely ridiculous. Energy Ball also hits a lot of steam super effectively. I've noticed that the teams in this league are prone to build a grass type weakness. So Energy Ball is going to be there for that, and then Earthquake hits the rest of the mons that I'm not going to be hitting with Air Slash and Energy Ball super effectively, such as Houndoom and Stakataka. So what I'm hoping is this thing can kind of clean up. Early game, late game, doesn't matter. He does not have a very good answer to Celesteela. That said, not a lot of teams do, but that's what Celesteela is there for, and I'm really hoping this thing can come through and do the job. So with that, by the way, shoutouts to Street Cred Cookie for helping me build this team. He really helped with a lot of these sets, and I'm really thankful to him for doing that for me. So without further ado, let's just go to our Week 11 battle. Alright guys, here we go. This is our first playoff game for the APL. You have no idea how nervous it is. It is presently 3:40 in the afternoon for me. It is 9:40 at night for him. Just a very quick reminder of what we brought, which was Assault Vest Hitmonchan. It was our Expert Belt Arcanine, our Black Sludge Hidden Power Flying Roserade, our Wish Roar Psychic Thunderbolt Latias, our fairly offensive Rotom, and our Flyinium Z on our Celesteela. So here we go. We're gonna press Accept Challenge. I'm gonna have him post. What do you bring? Oh my god, this is different. Okay, interesting. We see no Mega Venusaur, which means a lot of good things. Have fun. Mega Venusaur means a lot of my things just have an easier time in general. Mainly, actually my Rotom does a lot in this game. So that's something to keep in mind. My Hitmonchan also, that thing's usage is increased. So he brings the Swellow, which is going to be a little bit of trouble. I just want to test. Alright, so I can switch between the tabs like that. So what do I think he's gonna lead? I don't think he's gonna lead off with. Actually, he could lead off with practically anything on this team, which is what makes it a little bit hard to kind of get something on this. I just kind of want to analyze the matchup a little bit more. So I'm very glad I brought Energy Ball on the Celesteela. So I'm just really surprised at seeing the Swellow. I guess I don't have the best switch into that. I want to calc Swellow RU Boomburst versus my Latias, which doesn't actually even to a KO, quite possibly. So that's something to keep in mind. What about Celesteela? Although he's not necessarily going to be Specs. He could be just Facade Flame Orb, in which case that's actually more of a problem. Maybe less for Celesteela. Yeah, I feel like he's going to be Specs. That Buzzwole is scary. I don't think he's going to lead off with it. He led off with it last game. I really just want to lead off with my Roserade, but I think that's a little bit scary. I'm going to lead off with my Latias. Here we go. He leads off with a Swellow. Okay, that's a great start for me. He could honestly hard double into the Houndoom right here. I'm probably just gonna click Thunderbolt. I just want to see how much my Thunderbolt will do. The thing dies to Thunderbolt. So he goes into Tapu Fini. We're just gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt, get some nice chip, maybe scout what this thing is. It's leftovers. Tapu Fini. That did 32 damage. So I'm definitely thinking, oh wow, this thing is max special defense. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. I'm wondering, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna click something like Surf. So this is literally, that was probably like a min roll or something. I want to see how much my Arcanine then does. So, that's gonna do a good chunk. How much does Moonblast do to me back? Oh, Moonblast is... Oh, wait, no, that's versus Arcanine. I thought that was versus Latias. I was seeing 20%. Insane. Okay, Moonblast does 44% to me if he's... max if he's not invested. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for the Wish. Actually, I really don't know. How much does an Ice Beam do to the Roserade? I'm assuming you have Ice Beam, although I really don't know. He could be Screens, actually. That'd be interesting. And I know he can't freeze me, so I'm just gonna go hard into Roserade. I have nothing to lose by doing that. As he predicts that and goes into his Houndoom, so very good play from him on that front. How much is my Hitmonchan gonna take from this? I probably should have made Hitmonchan more, especially bulky, if I was thinking back on it, and I don't... Oh my god. So this thing could actually potentially just die straight up to a Mach Punch. It's probably not going to. Fire Blast is going to do about half damage, so I'm just going to go, yeah, I'm going to go to Hitmonchan. I want to see what he wants to do. He goes for Dark Pulse, that's fine. That is fine. Especially since I get a fairly free Drain Punch on something here. So he goes in Buzzwole, that's fine. But, well, Buzzwole. Okay, my question is, what does Buzzwole do to my Rotom? I am going to just start seeing what kind of moves Buzzwole gets. So I'm seeing nothing that he can do yet. Oh yeah, he has literally nothing for my Rotom, so I can go hard into Rotom right here. I have nothing to lose. He may predict that, and he may switch out again. And if he does that, good play on his part. Boy, I am nervous for this. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Superpower, fine. Absolutely fine. I really just... He doesn't have a very good switch into this. In fact, he just doesn't really have a good switch into this. I'm going to Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, I don't think he's going to go hard. He might go Hard Electrode. He most definitely could go Hard Electrode, which is what he's going to do. So I predict that right. Rotom's going to be very important. We get Special Defense Drop, which is really not that bad. If this thing has Foul Play, he'll probably go for it now. If not, I'm thinking he's going to go for the Volt Switch, and he's going to Volt Switch out into his Houndoom. Because, like, what else does he do to this? I'm going to Electrode. He goes for a Foul Play, which is fine. So he goes for Sucker Punch. Okay, so that's his options. I really don't know what he does. Yeah, that's what he does. So I'm gonna predict the Volt Switch out into the Houndoom. Okay, so we get some very nice chip on this as well. Okay, back out into the Hitmonchan we go. And I'm going to go for a Body Slam and attempt to paralyze something unless he goes back into the Fini. I assume he's not going to stay in this. Probably he's not going to stay into this. If we get a Para on the Buzzwole, then that's just great. So yeah, he does go back into that. And we do get a Para. Sorry. Okay. So, I still have Rotom as just a very, very nice switch into this. Like, 100% of the time, Rotom just takes hits from this. Alright, so I guess that, like, Body Slam was an interesting bring. It works out here. My question is, like, at this point, I still need this Mon a good amount for the Houndoom. I want to kind of risk staying in a little bit in case he wants to predict my switch out into my Rotom. So what I am going to do here is I'm going to go for the Drain Punch, as he does go straight into the Houndoom, and we are able to get rid of that thing. So this effectively makes my Hitmonchan definitely less. I don't need it as much, so I can kind of play a little bit riskily more with it, because now the Houndoom is gone. Okay, so he comes out with the Starmie. I feel like he... How much does the Starmie do to me? Can't spell. Psyshock kills. If his Life Orb. Straight kills. We are at full health. Hydro Pump's gonna do like half. So... My question is he gonna predict my Latias to come out? And if so, how much do I take? Ice Beam does a good amount, but that's still not that much. And this is assuming he is offensive. So I'm going to go straight out to Latias. This is a very safe play for me. So he goes for the Psyshock, that's fine. That did a good chunk, question mark? I really don't know. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it was a risky play. Alright, so that was not Life Orb. If that was not Life Orb, then it was probably like a low roll on like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say like any random like move, but that must be Specs. That's gotta be Specs. I feel like that's gonna be Specs. Choice Specs. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds... This is tricky. This is tricky. I'm gonna go for a Wish. I don't know what you go into. You probably just go straight into Fini. And at Fini's still at 75%. So I can Wish up, right? And I can probably just go into... Or back into the Rose Raid and hope that he doesn't go for an Ice Beam. Actually, he's probably Expert Belt. He probably is Expert Belt. That would make the most sense. I'm gonna calc that really quick. In which case... No, that still doesn't make sense, like how much that Psyshock did. That's Life Orb damage. Unless you're Modest. Are you Modest? It just did too little, so I'm confused. I'm thinking it's Specs. It's gotta be Specs, yeah. Alright, he goes into the Electrode. And I'm honestly free to click a Psychic. Yeah, I'm pretty free to click a Psychic. He goes for the T-Wave. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Alright, so we get rid of the Electrode. We get back up to full. Okay, I was definitely thinking about going to Rose Raid there. I'm glad I didn't. Because now he can definitely go into Buzzwole and click something. My question is, like, how does he win the game from here on? Probably goes into Buzzwole, he probably goes into Fiend. He could go into any mon, quite honestly. Probably not Swelly, he doesn't want a chance this thing not being fully paralyzed, because Boom Burst is not going to be doing that much to me. Could definitely go into Starmie. I'm thinking Starmie is pretty much choiced. Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf, Choice Specs. Is this 252? No, this thing is Choice Specs. Yeah. I think we have a very good chance to win this game at this point, but I really don't want to jinx it. I just want to play as carefully as possible. We've made some good plays up to this point. So if he goes into Fini, I probably just go back into my Rose Raid, because he can't freeze me with Ice Beam. And I can just get off... I can honestly just go for a Giga Drain. I really... Spikes, not so much, because he might have Defog on Fini, he might have Spin on the Starmie. And he might, I believe, Buzzwole also gets Defog. I'm gonna find that out real quick. I really don't know what the Buzzwole is. No, it doesn't get Defog, but at any rate, I don't think he's gonna be bringing that in anyway. So I'm just gonna go hard into Rose Raid, have nothing to lose by doing that. I believe I went to Rose Raid the first time anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain. How much does Giga Drain do to this Swellow? He does a good chunk. That's a 3-hit KO, pretty much. Okay, so he goes for a Moonblast. That's fine. I can go for a Giga Drain. Okay, so he's most likely going to stay in and go for an Ice Beam, because he really doesn't have that many options to deal with this at this point. That Buzzwole could could definitely be Scarfed. And if it is, yeah, he goes into Buzzwole. We paralyze this. Oh yeah, I forgot that. So we don't really need to worry about this thing being Scarfed. I can just go straight for the HP Flying and knock this thing out. Great. Makes it 6-3 game. Oh my god, this is a massacre. Okay, Swellow comes out. What do I do this? Do I live a Boom Burst? Yes, I do. I live an Air Slash, I live a Heat Wave. HP Flying is gonna 2-hit KO this thing too. I am assuming that you are going to be Specs. Because if he's not, then I can just go straight into my Celesteela and do whatever. He goes for a Boom Burst, that's fine. Because now, great. So that does a very nice chunk. I want to go into Celesteela. And how much do I take it from a Boom Burst? I take a good amount. Jeez, that does a lot. But then I literally just win. Yeah. I'm gonna go straight into Steela. He's not gonna exactly eat this up, but it's not gonna be bad either. So, because I can 100% live another one. He's 100% Specs. Goes into Fini. And how much does this... Okay, so Energy Ball 2 KOs. Z Air Slash does a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna go for an Energy Ball. Because I know I can. And yeah, he eats that. Did you see that? Oh my god. Hazes. Just fine. Actually, no. I still outspeed this, which is kind of insane. And he crits me with a Surf. But by that damage, I think I can live another one. Do you want to chance that? I'm gonna see how much Surf does. Oh, that's very, very strange. Wait, crit? How much does a crit do? No, not Z crit, sorry. That was a min roll crit. So right now I'm at... So this is a roll to kill me. But I don't really need this thing anymore. Do I? Do I? I might. But I don't have a way I can live any hit from Swellow, so I have to stay in. And we actually kill. Okay, Swellow comes in. He doesn't know about my Arcanine set, so I pretty much win, I think. I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. It's fine. I can go out into Arcanine, which I believe picks up the kill against a Swellow. How much is this thing at? 45. So I'll need a very min roll. And it's not like I really need this thing anyway. I can just go straight for an extreme speed. True, I do have Latias in the back, and it's going to take him a number of paras for him to win this at this point. But I just need a very good roll. Well, not a very good roll, like a good enough roll. Ugh. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. God, that did a lot. But it doesn't really matter. Goes into Starmie. Hards into Starmie. That's insane. Okay. So that's a good reason to keep my Hitmonchan in the back. I'm going to E-speed twice on this thing, since he does have the recover. And he predicts me to go for Wow Charge that turn. So very good play on his turn, on his part. But now I believe Rotom can live any hit. So never mind. Okay, so you're not Life Orb. What the hell are you? Wise Glasses? Wise Glasses. I'm gonna say you're like Wise Glasses, and you do a good amount with the, well, you're not gonna have Hydro Pump. So I live any move. I can just go for a Thunderbolt, and this thing is gonna go down. Unless he crits me. You better not crit me. I'm hoping that you do not crit me. Great. That is GG. Thank God. Oh my God. GG. Amazing. Amazing game played. I'm going to sack off the Roserite right here. Right, he goes for the Boom Burst, and I go straight out, and I click Mach Punch, and you go down. 3-0 win against Charlie. Redemption is ours. Okay. I'm just really happy. Okay, now we have to prep for playing Vendover in the semifinals. Really great game to Charlie. He played very well. I just played a little bit better. Sorry, that was really cocky of me. But, like, actually, I was very, very lucky. Did not bring Mega Venusaur. Try to keep it up. Yeah, same. It was a very fun game. Oh my God. I'm glad with the way I played. Maybe a little bit less with like the way I played Celesteela. I probably should have. I meant to go for ROTOMAS there and try to live something. Although I suppose going for the Energy Ball and getting rid of it, that was the better play by far. Like just looking back at it, I'm very glad on how we dealt with the Houndoom, on how we dealt with the Electrode. It's just really good at like dealing with answers to Celesteela. And you know what? He did have the ways to clean it up, but at the same time, also just the paralyzation on the Buzzwole, that was pretty huge. So I suppose maybe that if that had not happened, the course of the game would not have changed. But really, this is the first game in which I feel like Rotom really just impressed everyone, and also Hitmonchan. So I'm very glad I made those 2 additions to this team now, and hopefully they can come in handy versus Vendover. I don't really know. I don't really remember what the matchup is, but yeah, that's our quarterfinal game versus the Hertfordshire Hitmonlees and Charlie, and it was a very, very good game. And I hope to see you guys next week with my upload of my game versus Vendover and the Edmonton Aegislash. So I will catch you guys then. Peace out.